Wait! One second, make sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay. Hello and welcome back to... Also, I'm using my new skin. Summer skin. Summer skin. Alright. So, hopefully you are all doing okay today and stay safe, and hello and welcome back to... You know what, that really did come out. Nice. That really does look quite nice. You know what, I like the building styles of many of the new people, you know, who use it, well, not new people, but, you know, new building styles that come with the newer updates. I do really like these paths, I tell you, I do really like these paths. But I'm also going to check spawn before we continue. Alright. We have that bit over there. Now the reason why I'm actually checking out this bit right here now is because I'm planning on doing a bit of pathing alongside the river. But the problem is there is, you know, this here, but also I want to kind of make a area that's higher up to be kind of more over here, to kind of have it layered up. It's hard to describe, but kind of like this, you know, you have a flat bit, well, relatively quite flat, where the pathing's gotta go, and then you'll have like a, you know, little tiny hill and then another area right there. That's my idea, and hopefully that can happen, I tell you. Hopefully that can happen. Do need to put in the bricks here, and then what is this? This is some kind of house? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I should really have given this one gloves, I tell you. I do kind of miss my gloves. Oops, sorry. Accidentally broke it off there. And I do need to get the dirt here and kind of dirtify this bit here. So, we can't really do that because this is all protected along that lane. So the only person that could actually do that is probably Minecraft Make. I say Minecraft Make. Yeah, Minecraft Make, yeah. Sorry, I always confuse the name, I tell you. Always confuse the name. Ah. Ow. Oh, there's a horse here. Who are you? What are you doing here? Alright, we gotta be heading up this way. As I was told. Egg. No, I was not told egg. I was told that up by the pickaxe monument that I built so long ago. Ah, there it is. The tunnel. So this new tunnel was built by Jamrock and Le Romeo. I'm not sure if I said that right, probably not. So I do kind of feel like this, you know, it does feel like it needs some texture. And kind of feels like it's the same thing going over and over again. It feels like one of those games like the Stanley Parable, just continues over and over and over again, but with slight changes. Dang. Didn't know there was a big cave here. This is cool. A lot of uses for a bunch of these caves, I tell you. But the problem is I wish that we had more, like, you know, builders on the server. Or more people. If we got more people, there would be more builders. So I guess it's, you know, one stone, two birds, you know, scenario. Ah, this is quite nice. Wow. That's some nice terrain up there. Like, this is a nice area. Like, seriously. Scared the life out of me there. There we go. But this is seriously a nice area, I tell you. I can see this being, like, if you built a little water bit going through here. It seems like that was what was supposed to generate here, but it never got fully, you know, put in because they would have done the biome change. So sometimes with the newer updates, they kind of just annihilate that and you have to do it yourself. Oops, sorry. Accidentally readied the sword. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is really nice. I like this area. Ow. Keep forgetting not to fall like a few blocks because I get, you know, my minor, you know, leg, bone fractures, I tell you. Feel like I'm playing, you know, Half-Life 2. Every second I get told, like, you know, you have a minor fracture. You've broken your leg. You don't even have bone left. How are you walking? Alright. But the reason why it took me so long to get on to Avius, I tell you, is that I was not feeling good. Plus, my chest is not the best now as well while I'm recording this. You know, I'm speaking so much, but I have that slight, you know, pain still there. It's only in the top bit of my chest now, not in my lower stomach area now. Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. Couldn't move for ages, I tell you. Had to hold in being sick, you know, for 2 hours straight because I didn't want to, you know, throw up. This is cool. I really like this. Ah, very nice. Alright, well, we better get to work, I tell you. Sadly, the only problem with doing work now is that I do not have the classifications needed for, I'm afraid that someone's got to lose their horse if it stays here. So I'm gonna take it back to the house. Like, I know, you know, someone could, you know, like, oh, my horse is not gonna move. But at the same time, I don't want someone losing their horse. Like, we all know that, you know, we leave our horse one spot and then you find it halfway across the mountain. It happens, I tell you. Oh, I like the little detailing around here. Little tiny potholes. Feels like I'm in the UK all over again. Alright, let us head on up. Hello there, horses. How you doing? Alright. Well, oh, it's been cleaned up here. Whoa. That's a lot of blast furnaces. I guess you would need... Why is there so many crafting tables? Maybe I've been, you know, I've been gone for a little while, but you know... Dang, we got storage room? I forgot they said about building a storage room. Dang that. That's a lot of potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. And a lot of cobble as well. You know what, I really appreciate, you know, stuff like this. This is very organized. Ventures at my... There's the resources. I'm looking for bricks. Probably be in its own dedicated chest, probably. I see that it's all organized. Bucket of axolotl. 2 named eggs. Ah, there's the bricks. I guess I'll take all of this. Find the dirt. Put the dirt in there. Grab some more bricks. And I don't know where to put these, so I'll actually just put them in here now. And then have it organized later, I tell you. Find that chest at some point. Oops. I'll sleep the night away. I don't want the phantoms, I tell you. Do not want the phantoms. Ah. I really like how this area over here is coming out, I tell you. I really do want it to wrap around the entire mountain. And then I do have the idea of building on top of the mountain. We could not do that originally because it was built up there, but thankfully Jamrock has cleared that out for us. So everyone say thank you to Jamrock in the comment section down below. The real MVP here. If I'm not on, they're on for me. And I'm overlooking, you know, the chat. The chat log. Helps out the chat log, I tell you. Especially when there's 2 players talking to each other. You get a good understanding of what's going on. But is it gone? Yeah, it looks like this was the place. I really like all the trees up here. Originally I hated that, you know, someone did this, but you know, it kind of grew on me. Yep, that build is gone. All that cobblestone. We did, well, Jamrock did give them a warning that, you know, it was gonna happen. But this is really a nice area. Like, I would like to slant it all down, but at the same time I would like to keep some of the mountain. Because my idea is, that we will be building upwards. There's a little tunnel. Little mining tunnel, looks like. Alright. But the idea is... It's okay, birdie. Sorry. But the idea is we're gonna build like a... How would you describe it? So any of you who have seen the Lord of the Rings, you know the big white city. The big ginormous, you know, city that's pure white. That. I want to try and build something similar to that idea. To build a layered city. So it goes, you got the base, you got the other layer, you got that layer, you got that layer. And then it slowly just, you know, multiplies. Higher and higher, and then it has a big, you know, spear at the top, spire. I think that's my idea for that. And I do really enjoy that idea. I think it's probably the best idea that we would go for that. But it's time to get pathing done. I was gonna go and do the other side, you know, connect this little land mass up. But at the same time I do kind of just like leaving it where it is now. So that we can start to build around it to kind of figure out where we're going in the certain directions. Sadly there's so many trees out here, mostly, you know, birch and oak. That's kind of just going to halt our work for a little while. Alright. There we go. I do really like this spreadsheet tower. It really looks quite cute. Hopefully with time, you know, we'll, you know, get some people to maybe live down here. It really is a nice spot. I'm thinking maybe of a fishing town right here. I think that'd be the idea, fishing town. And then I guess that kind of fits with the steep, you know, cliffside. We could have like, you know, little tiny fishing vessels, you know, going along the river. Very tiny ones. We don't want the big ones going up this way because it smashed into this bridge, you know, it doesn't really make sense. Logic. Alright. So let us go and... Alright. There. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how this is going as we're going with this. I'm going to be doing all the guidelines over here. You know what, I look forward to the future of the server. Why did that not break? Okay, the server was just catching up. Oh, scared the life out of me there. Scared the life out of me. Too many bad memories of just being, you know, fully reset there. Like all my hard work just gone for nothing. There we go. You know, by this point, you know, I would be very high in gardener with how much I've broken dirt. Don't know if you get any levels from baking dirt as a gardener, but who knows. Probably. I guess we don't really need that there. Kinda makes it more fluid on its advance up. The steps there. I could actually go and grab some oak. If I can find oak. Not very tuned to the system that we have going on here. Tree. Big tree. I love that tree. If that tree ever gets chopped down, you know, I'm going ham on whoever does it. You know, there'll be a whole new rule book once I'm done with them, you know. Looks like there's no oak section. Oop. Little bit laggy, I tell you, a little bit laggy. Woodshed. Oh, there's some oak here. Oh, there's planks here. I'll take half of that. I don't want to take it all in case someone else needs the planks. Alright. Let us head on over here. I really like the bricks, I tell you. Now, I will say, the bricks are the groundworks to what the road will be in the future. As I do plan on, you know, refurbishing it in the future. That's if the server's still going by that point. Let's see. Hopefully it is, you know. Me and other people really enjoy the server. Really enjoy the server. Let's break all of this. Oh yeah, I never really showed off my model too much. But I created a new skin, basically an updated version of the very old and very broken previous skin that we had. So this is just a summer skin. So it's quite nice, it's a summer version of a... If I have it, I'll show you. It is here. This one, the summer version. This is our updated version that you see now. But I do quite enjoy this one. I did quite well in the hair actually this time. Around. Wait. You can never get a good view, I tell you. You can never get a good view. I think it turned out quite nice. Oops. Alright, let us lay the groundworks of the new road. The reason why I'm going one at a time and not just filling it all in at the same time is because it will just take so much longer. Also, I'm definitely just gotta shove some of the armor on. I was gonna make a crafting table, but that just takes so long. Let me just go like that. Now, there's one path here, and then there'll be another path just up here. But the dirt is not really laid just yet, and the reason being I need all of these trees removed. I don't want all of them gone, but I want, you know, probably around this layer. I think this would be the perfect layer, actually. We'll shave some of this back, but that can be done after some of these trees down here are just taken care of, so we can start placing the road inwards a little bit better. And then with that done, you know, the road can be fully built. And I do want to continue with my idea of building 100 benches It's a strange idea, I tell you. It's a strange idea for any of you who've just heard it. But the idea is build 100 benches, and it will be basically sightseeing spots. And it'll basically be, you know, I was hoping to get a map, like a top view of the server, when I asked Minecraft Mike, but he never responded to the message. He is a quite busy person, you know, after all. Maybe one day we'll get another return of Minecraft Mike. There we go. So, you know, people have lives these days that are... people be living. And you know what my favourite part is, you know, about Minecraft Mike? Is that he actually became a, you know, weather liaisons. He now tells people about the weather. It all started in Minecraft. And now it ends with liaison. Really is amazing, I tell you. So he's fallen into, you know, obscurity with a lot of the newer Minecrafters these days. It still is something, you know, that should be cherished and, you know, should be shown to other people, eh? Go check out Minecraft Mike's channel, I tell you. Great guy. I would love to continue our Tornado Survival series, I tell you. But my problem is time. I always feel like I do not have enough time. I feel like I cannot do that and I cannot do that. I'm trying to, you know, do all of these things and juggle them all together. That kind of just, you know, makes work, you know, well, not work, this hobby of, you know, doing videos, you know, harder when that happens. That is, you know, something that you do not want to happen. Oh. But at the same time, you know, it just happens. Juggling stuff together. Planning to meet friends and all that. Could be like months later you meet a friend that you plan to meet. It just be like that sometimes. Life be crazy. Now we heard that during tornado survival I would be running for my life knowing that there's a tornado coming. Or could come. I'll probably just continue it like that, yeah. Yeah, probably go like that. Dang! That hit so close. The tree's on fire. Dang! That's crazy, I tell you. Hopefully, what do you call it? Invis does not mind me placing all of this here, I tell you. This road. But I do really like the idea of doing 100, you know, benches. For any of you who have played Minecraft for a long time, you always really know that Minecraft can just be beautiful sometimes. My idea is kind of have a guide map to these 100 benches and have people try and, you know, get all of the benches complete. So I'll have like a paper thing that you can mark on a piece of paper. I've been to this one. We'll probably use the ender chest so, you know, people can just easily just, you know, shove it in the ender chest. And it just makes people appreciate Minecraft beauties more. Feels like something that's getting more forgotten but more exposed in more recent years. You know, people have started to, you know, really enjoy either older Minecraft looks or newer Minecraft looks. VHS tapes, people become nostalgic. Like, how many people have seen him at, you know, a VHS tape? I remember my good old Shrek, you know, one that had And I accidentally put in the TV and I broke the TV. Because I accidentally dropped the knife in the TV. Because I was opening the little slab, seeing what was inside. But we don't tell anyone, okay? Good memories, good memories. There we go. Hey, get off of me. Get away. It was kind of lagging out, so I just, you know, kept whacking. There we go. My leg. Sorry, my leg these days, it's always my left one. And it'll always be bad with circulation now. That's also another reason why it's hard to turk court these days. Just physical, you know, body not wanting to. We'll have to try and figure out how this, you know, so all got work together over here. But that'd be that there. We can start to dig it out once we get the trees gone. But that does not mean that we cannot try and mark out the top one that we're going to be building. Yeah, around here. Means I would have to dig out a lot of dirt. Yeah, it would probably be on this layer. I'll still have a lot of dirt. Well, we could just leave on this layer and, you know, dang. Dang. We're getting destroyed over here. We're getting destroyed over here. I thought with ready my sword to do like some kind of cool effect, but not really. But I've always got to do more work, you know, there. But look like that now gotta be the case. Sorry, Horsel. It's your own fault, your master's fault. We a swimmer. Dang, I was not expecting to get shot in the back there. You know, maybe we should just go back up there and work on that now. Thing is, I want to do something, I tell you. I don't want to, like, you know, not feel like I'm not doing anything, you know. There we go. But that took so long, you know, trying to get on the server, you know. Planned to play it like ages ago, I tell you. Ages ago. For every single time, you know, it was something coming up, that coming up, that coming up. Or, you know, ill now. Just be everything under the rainbow, I tell you. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this tunnel here. Forgot about that tunnel. I don't know why there's cobble in it. Is that from when I was mentioning it? Could be. Could be. How's it looking? If I go about there, and then maybe even wider. We'll measure how this long is. How long this bit is. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is not a bad number there. Why is it not picking up? There we go. Alright, we'll just main across. Now the idea is that I'm going to connect up with that area that you see all the way over there. And hopefully that will be the case, I tell you. Hopefully that will be the case. There's going to be a highway of some sort in our base here. Oh, a mountain city. Dang. We getting prevented by gravel. Gravel, I tell you. How, you know, unfortunate that is. That's like the worst thing to run into. Gravel. I cannot break gravel due to my class. The most annoying part, I tell you. I wonder if it gives some braking on your pickaxe while it does that super breaker. Or just speed. Not sure. Probably just speed. But it should eventually go through, maybe? Not sure. Either that, you know, I guess it's going to become a big, you know, crossroad. Instead of 3, you know, ways, it's 4 ways. Oh wait, discovered here. Is it just dirt? Yeah, it's just dirt. What's our thing gonna be? 167 seconds? Okay. We're kinda just mining to the other side of the mountain. Saves us time when it comes to, you know, mining the other side of the mountain. $176. My contribution to chat is just numbers of me going up. But I tell you, the more that we're on the server, you know, the more that I really want to do certain builds, I tell you. But the thing is, we need more numbers. And one number that I do really want, I tell you, is that person who built that big, you know, sandstone church in that one city. I thought if we build one of those, you know, that'd look quite nice somewhere. Maybe in the harbour town, can make that like one of the Dang! We getting cut off again here? Do I have anything to say about it? Ah, okay. We got this far. We came this far. And we got cut off by a stupid thingy. Gravel, I tell you. My worst enemy. If I had Jamrock right now, I would be asking them, please, please break the ground. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. We do need to bring the oak all the way along there. We got all of this here still to use. I guess I could just swap to doing the birch. What's the floor in here? This is just oak as well, right? Sorry, I had to itch my forehead there and then I ran out of hunger as well. Lag, I tell you. No, this one's spruce. We have plenty of spruce in the storage room. Weird place for the storage room, I tell you. It's 3 and it's 4 there. There should be 2 entrances, I tell you. That. Please, Horsel, please! Ugh, I tell you, trying to get into my own area and then, you know, getting obliterated by one of those horsels. Dirt is over here. Is it? There's dirt. And put that there. And what was I going to grab? Go grab spruce wood. I'll just grab that. So it's already being used stack, so why not? We'll continue the path and going through here. So much easier to, you know. Yeah. Okay, so that's where these here are supposed to go. Just there. I think so. I'm thinking so. You know, there's some flooring. I think I might actually have to bring this flooring down. I'm not very 100% sure on it. But I kind of just will fix all the problems that we're having with this flooring here. And then just have it rise over here. There we go. And we just mine with this. And just continue on. Not a bad way to place blocks, I tell you. You know, the offhand, you know, it seems to get more and more use these days, I tell you. Like when the offhand, you know, first came out, I see like people not even using it. Or they would use it to hold like, you know, secondary item, like, you know, maybe an axe that they were using. Just swap it between, you know, the things. That works pretty too. That works pretty good there. But at the same time, you know, I've seen so many people not really happy with the two-handed when it came out. It's cool. It's cool. But at the same time, you know, Oops. Have to break it with my hand. Slowly but surely we're mining this out. Very slowly. Very slowly. So I was rewatching what do you call it? The main trilogy of Star Wars with Mother Berry. And I never realised how odd Yoda is. Like what Yoda is in the prequels is like, you know, this wise guy. But in you know, Thingy, he's kinda weird. But then I guess he has been, you know, on the planet for a while, you know, no one to talk to. But at the same time, you know, I find him weird. Like, it seems like he's acting it. I think that's, you know, what's going on. Because he went wide-eyed when he, you know, he said, like, he understands, you know, he's taking a risk here. So I think he was surprised. I'm not sure, I tell you. Not sure. Remember, you know, these, you know, two movies were made ages apart from each other, you know, the early 2000s for the prequels. And the main trilogy being the 70s, 77, and then onwards from 77. Maybe 78, I think. Not 100% sure. I remember I was at a car boot recently, I tell you. And I saw someone, definitely a nerd, going through the big tub trying to get the rare figures. Find that hilarious, I tell you. Like, it's pretty obvious that they went through that entire tub and anything with really any worth they probably, you know, already sold on the market. People be stingy, I tell you. Especially in the UK. I really hate the charity shop people. There's this one that I go to here. And I always go for like these, you know, either older, you know, good, you know, historical kind of looking books, because, you know, I really like to read, you know, through them because they're from like a different time, you know. They're interesting. But then there's always these book hunters, I tell you, who go through it, leave it a mess, and they're like terrible people, I tell you, terrible people, because they just shove it on eBay or something and then, you know, sell it. Try and get money, you know, out people. I pay $200 for a cookbook. Mate, I could just look it up, the recipe. You think the internet's not a thing? Like, yeah, it's all the old recipes, but still, old recipes are still available on the internet. Sorry, just getting very annoyed, you know, the book people, book hunters. Especially when they leave it a mess, I tell you. You know, no manners. I come in there looking for, like, you know, good old books because I, you know, enjoy them, you know, I like learning. Like recently I picked up one that was a women's electrical, you know, like handbook, you know, learning. And it's quite interesting what's in there, I tell you. You got stuff from, what do you call it? Sorry, I went quiet there. You got stuff like, the insides of, like, Hoovers, you know, what the parts are, and, you know, how to, you know, remove them and then, you know, replace them and all that. Stuff like that. $177. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad at all. The reason why I'm mining this hallway out so far, I realise Oh, the hallway is upstairs. I was about to say, the hallway that goes over here, you know, it's on the lower level. No, no, it's not on the lower level. The bit where I mined into the wall is on the lower, well, higher level. That's what I meant to say. That's where I was getting confused. I thought, oh no, that's why I never found it. I was on the wrong level. No, they're on the right level. It's just that it's not long enough. It was a few blocks off. Yeah, probably a few blocks off. There we go. We'll start mining out all the bits up to here and then fill in this lower one. So it kinda looks a little bit nicer. We don't have that much, you know, left on us. But we'll do, you know, the mining out still, even though we can't fill it up fully. Does not matter, I tell you. Does not matter. You know what we could talk about? So, I picked up a book a long time ago, I tell you. And it's a very interesting book, I tell you. And due to the company being Indian, a Buddhist kind of company, they have a swastika on the cover. Not like anything big, but you know, an elephant with a swastika. Because the swastika is originally a good luck, you know, mark. I always find that interesting, you know, how far it's changed. Like a lot of people are trying to reclaim it, but you know when it's reclaimed or something, you know, people still gotta be using it for bad stuff. Like when you look at a lot of the ideologies, like, you know, republicanism, communism, fascism, you can see that some of them were, you know, well, a lot of them had, you know, good intentions with certain stuff, like remove the class system, you know. Yeah, so everyone's equal, you know, we're fair, you know, and all that. You know, I think it's democracy. Democracy was to get rid of kings, because kings were being quite corrupt. Look how that turns out, you know, America now. You don't need a king if someone's just throwing money at you. But to give you an idea, there we go. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. But each of them are built for like doing good, like getting rid of kings, you know, because they've been so corrupt, you know, we don't want to have that. And then you have, what they call it. What was fascism supposed to do again? Unite under, like, you know, nationality and all that. But then that kind of backfired when it was nationality and basically race as well. You know, funny little mustache man. And Mussolini. Not the best, you know. All of those tiny little bits, you know. Made to do good, used for evil. That's his best term that you can say for that. Made for doing good, used for evil. And that's a sad fact, that. Sad fact, that. And you see, if you learn history, I tell you, or if you're a history lover, I tell you, even if you're not a history lover, if you take, you know, a few pages from history, and you go over, like, either a certain country's history or something, you can see how much stuff repeats. The term, you know, never let something repeat. Like, you know, either like Second World War and all that. Well, you know, 100 million people died in a Chinese war back in like 300, you know. 100 million people. That's a lot of people. Millions of people died in the, you know, Chinese Civil War. Now we're getting a bit off track, yeah, now. And I'm losing what I was talking about. Oh, I forgot. But hopefully, you know, you have an idea of what I'm talking about. History repeats. You never really expect how much it repeats, but it repeats, and it repeats a lot. So any of you who, you know, enjoyed, you know, learning history, you obviously see how much it repeats. It's disgusting sometimes how much it repeats, to be honest. Frightening sometimes, but then you kind of become accustomed to it, and that's something that, you know, should never be, you know, normal. Lies. Becoming accustomed to it. Like, yeah, it happens, you know. Because it could happen, you know, in modern times. It does happen in modern times. Civilians, you know, and all that getting killed. Like, most of the deaths in World War I were actual civilians, I tell you. And still, you know, people go out of their way to attack civilians. We could talk about a certain, you know, religious country in the Middle East. One with a blue star. Going out of their way, you know. But at the same time, you know, the enemy also doing the same thing of, what do you call it? That, but also hiding with said civilians. So you have to decide if it is right or wrong, you know. That's why I call, you know, certain wars grey conflicts. There's rights and wrongs, you know. But in the first place, it's bad. It's war. It will always be bad. And that's something that should never, you know, be good. Let's see. Hopefully, Singy does not mind me shoving so much. Oh, the boo. Oh, that really got me. How are you doing, Horsel? That's your cousin, Horsel, look! What do you mean that's not your cousin? It's your cousin, look! See, it's your cousin. That's not your cousin? That's your ex? Oh, okay, okay. I get it. Come here! Come here! Shoo! Shoo! Get away! Go! Leave! 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 No, I'm not letting you in. The wall shall hold. The wall shall hold. Alright. Well, I think that's where we're going to end it off, I tell you. So, need to get rid of that, I tell you. It's kind of ugly. Kind of looks like someone's trying to bring something from the end into the normal world. I do kind of like that idea, you know. A building that, you know, they brought in from another dimension. That is pretty cool. Alright. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. Have a nice day, safe, have the slow. Use socials. Think of the vitamins, very important. And the bye, see you, thanks everybody. See you, bye bye.